this is Ree here. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Shawtee. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. If you would like more exclusive occult videos, please consider subscribing to my Patreon or YouTube members. It really helps to support this channel. Okay, quick video about the conjunction of Mars, Saturn, and Mercury, which will be happening in Pisces. It will be conjunct by sign in the beginning of April as Mars starts transiting in Pisces, where Saturn is.
Hey guys, I just had to add this small part in here because I recorded this video a while ago. Now, today is April 7th, before Trump said he's going to start bombing Iran. Now, I forgot to add Iran in here. It just totally slipped my mind. So let's just look at the chart very quickly. Now, it's Mars return for Iran in the 8th house of war, and it denotes extreme violence. Now, we also have transiting Ketu, which is conjunct its natal Saturn, which is very difficult and extreme events to the identity and the body of the country as a whole. And some astrologers are saying that the war will end soon after Mars crosses over Saturn, but I disagree. Unless there is another country that is planning on doing some kind of violence to it, because Mars will trine transiting Ketu while it's in Aries, and while Ketu is conjunct its natal Saturn. That's a very explosive event in the 9th house, which is foreign affairs, and that could be also an ending, but that ending will come with an explosion. And I also think it's very funny how this ends up being 3:30 a.m. in Iran, which is 33. Remember, all this is scripted ahead of time, so don't get caught up in the narratives. But it's important to understand what's happening in the world. I agree, but this is all scripted, planned.
We'll see the most events. It will start around the 16th, and it could be all the way. I have a few dates around the 20th where things can happen as well. I just wanted to go over briefly certain countries where I noticed that some events will occur. Now, just to start off, this will happen in Pisces, which is loss. Pisces is loss or an ending. It's also the waters. It's the ocean. Saturn is oil as well. And this is in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, which gives secret information which is revealed and causes a conflict. We also have Mercury here, which is communication. And wealth can be stolen during a crisis situation, and it can also show the death of leaders. Receiving resources happens, a large quantity, but say someone asks you to hold on to this, but you end up stealing it. That happens here. And it is important not to break the trust of others during this time. Mars, Saturn, Mercury can cause explosive events, especially problems with oil and not shipping it properly, getting supplies. It's aspecting Rohini Nakshatra, which is the box cart. It's the harvest. Problems with transport and electricity can happen. Sudden cuts or explosions. Supply chain issues with agriculture can happen, dealing with farmers, the crops, beauty products, cars, the markets, tourism, restaurants, packing and distribution. Rohini is also the wheels of commerce. Watch the karma of the markets go up and down. This is a representation. It's civilization itself. It's the creation. It's Brahma, the demiurge. It can affect stability, productivity, material security, relationships, and luxury living. Now, let's talk about Russia. Around April 20th, there can be some kind of attack that affects Russia. Now, Mars, Mercury, Saturn will also conjoin Russia's natal Mars in the 9th house of foreign affairs. This loss somehow affects the way it communicates or trades. Mars denotes violent acts or attacks of all kinds, and these will certainly affect the reputation and the mentality of the leader. Sun will be exalted in the 10th house, so it can be known for bravery or egotistical actions. Sun is in Ashwini. Its significator is Ketu, and Ketu is in the 2nd house. So this can cause a financial loss for the country. The US, this is happening in the 4th house and it's squaring its ascendant in the 7th house. There can be problems in the homeland, which have to do with conflicts of war. The masses can be very angry, and there can be some kind of attack where there is a loss or a major weather event. This will hinder travel and communications. India, this will affect its alliances, its groups, and that could be in the matters of war or opposition, and also the financial condition of the country. Unexpected enemies, as this is the 6th house lord Venus, is conjunct natal Rahu. Palestine, this will conjunct its Mars in the 8th house, which is 8 degrees from it, but Mars is approaching it and will conjunct it, and then it conjuncts the Saturn and Mercury. So even around April 13th, violence can start to occur in the matters of war, which leads to life and death scenarios, possibly affecting a leader, but definitely the homeland and foreign nations are involved. Israel, there's a conflict with foreign nations over money, which affects its reputation. Canada, this is definitely affecting its alliances with foreign countries. There can be a loss or ending. Also, children and education, sports, gambling, the markets. This is similar to when there was a school shooting recently, so it can happen again. Or Saturn is also affecting the financial condition of the country. It is a very explosive event and can be in the matters of war or an attack on the country and its identity. So that's just a very quick video of a few things that I saw happening to a few countries, which charts I have. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one.